All right, welcome everyone from Licensathon. Yeah, whew. It's finally happening. Yeah, I'm actually a little nervous. So let me introduce myself real quick. My name is TheMahr, or you can also just write Mar, however you want. I'm from Austria. And yeah, today I'll be playing Ratatouille from Asobo Studios, and I'll gonna be playing the no levels early category. I will explain mid-run what's the difference between the any percent category and the no levels early category. Yeah, a little about the game. So the game was released in 2007, so the same year as the movie itself. And it got released on PC, Mac, GameCube, Wii, original Xbox, and PlayStation 2, if I'm not mistaken. It got released on a lot of consoles, which is why it's actually not like the most unpopular game ever. But yeah, so the game itself is like a 3D platformer with a lot of stuff to do, and yeah. Oh, I should not forget to yeah, it got released on PSP as well, but that's a different game. Yeah, there are actually quite some Ratatouille games out there. There's like also a Ratatouille game for Xbox 360 and PS3, but this is again another one. So yeah. But yeah, that's what we'll be playing today, and yeah, I would say we should not hesitate any longer. Because with the timer, I'll give you a countdown starting from 5, because the run doesn't start when I press play game, but rather when I start moving, so when you are able to move Remy. So yeah, I will talk a little about the game itself mid-run, because there are some sections that are like not really worth it to explain while running. So I would say we do skip the cutscene. And yeah, alright, time starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. And we're heading off. So this first section, as you already may have seen, is called Somewhere in France. This is pretty much the tutorial stage. And yeah, in the beginning, of course, it's very easy. So, like, the story, like here at first, is that you have to collect compost for the rat tribe, and therefore you have to pick up all the apple cores. And while you're doing that, you learn all the moves from your older brother Emil, like climbing, like jumping, double jumping, climbing nuts. Picking up cans, etc, etc. Yeah, so yeah, this will be going on for like 3.5 minutes or so. And yeah, as I said, this is pretty much to introduce the player to the movement of the game. Yeah, here you're learning to do the infamous swinging pulls, which are actually really fun to do, but you have to do a bit of keyboard mashing. And yeah, here we are actually coming to like the first mini skip. Normally you would take the can here, but if you do a precise jump, you can like actually jump on the bed. And here we're also not going like on the right side and going this side of the other side of the net, but we're like just jumping over here because it's quicker, and yeah, we'll be speedrunning, boys. And yeah, normally you would like learn to do like a signed vision thing, where you just press a button and it shows where you have to go. But it's slow and we already know where we have to go, so that will be I may show it off later because like 20 minutes in the run there will be like an auto scroller, more or less. There I can show you, but yeah, now we learned how to balance on ropes, and here we also kind of learn how to balance on ropes, but yeah. Yeah, this is like the second, third done. Yeah, now we learn how to stand on poles. Yeah, it's a lot like just like you do all these like grabbing onto something things. You do this all with one button. Here you would learn how to sneak, but sneaking is very slow, so we're like just gonna damage boost through it. Yeah, here we learn that if you take a wooden spoon and you whack little chiclets, they'll turn into apple cores. Also a very important skill that every rat has to know. And if you do it 3 times, you will make the tribe happy. And yeah, here we are on the final mission of the tutorial, which is rafting. I hope my keyboard is not too loud, because you have to spam the action key here. So yeah, you will hear a lot of like, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you hear, you will hear a little button spamming. But like, that's the game. And the final alcohol. And now we're done with the tutorial. And we also have one more life now. And now, if you may remember from the movie, now this is like the part after, like when the red tribe got when the granny, I think she's called Mabel, found the red tribe and they all fled from the house. And like this is the scene when Remy is like chasing them. But like it will have to do something with the story, like for the first maybe 6 to 8 minutes. But apart from that, it will have very little to do with the story. There will be the same characters from the movie, but it will not entirely be the same story as in the movie. I like the keyboard. Well, then it's fine. If you have no problem with hearing the keyboard. There will be a section where you will hear the keyboard really loud, and you will hear and you will see bongo cats do the bongo tap. So yeah. So there's not a lot to talk about the sections. You can cut some of the whirlpools, like some of them like suck you more into them, but some of them don't. And then you of course like cut them on the side, and yeah. Yeah, these falling trees, you can do single jumps over them, but the timing is a little finicky, because if you do it too late, this happens. That was actually not on purpose. And if you do it too early, you actually have a bonking animation afterwards. But yeah, that's it done for the river. And now it's already like the first section where it's like, okay, I don't know that from the movie. I think this should like resemble the part where he got like, where Remy got like flushed down by the waterfall, and then got pretty much depressed, and then decided to just like walk up there and try to look what there is. Yeah, this is Paris Street. A short but little technical stage, because it's very easy to bonk here. And yeah, bonking is like it doesn't cost a lot of time, but it's like very annoying if it happens. So you want to avoid it as much as possible. Okay, got a lucky cycle there. You can get some unlucky cycles, but I mean you just have to like jump over it and re-grab midair, then you're actually fine. Which costs a little bit of time, but it shouldn't be too bad. Genau, then we're using the catapult, which is really funny, because like in the game it's actually called Ratatouille, so with the pun included. And now we're heading on to Super Assistance, because why it cannot be a Ratatouille game if there is no cooking. Yeah, this is like one of the many mini games that will coming over in this run. So also I said that I was gonna explain what the difference between no levels early and any percent is. In any percent, you would go to the left, and you would do a skip that would allow you to go to the last stage of the game instantly, which skips like 70 to 80%. But instead we're doing, we're doing the thing that everyone remembers from the movie. We're sliding. As everybody knows. Yeah, we're like... also the stars in this game are pretty much, like, generally all the collectibles are pretty much optional. You don't need any of them to finish the game. Yeah, so that's the first slide. Oops, did the double jump too early. And now we're actually skipping at first the part of meeting Linguini, and we just have met our original family, and now our dad tells you where to. Yeah, like in any percent the run takes about 15 minutes. But I thought for a marathon it would be more appreciable, or it would more appropriate if the category was a little longer. Yeah, so now we're at the first stage, which is called the City of Lights. And here I'm actually gonna go for a skip. I can't... yeah, okay, I should probably just set up. I will give it like 3 attempts or so, but otherwise I'll unfortunately have to skip it. Because the skip is really difficult. And I don't want to get too high above my estimate. Okay, I'll give it one more attempt, because you want to jump like under the window frame there and land on the window board on the other little corner and then get on the trash can. I hope I can get it. If I won't get it, I'll do the normal strat. Oh, Sag. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. No, yeah, because I can explain what you would normally do. So what that skip tries to do is get on the trash can that you knock over, and you maybe saw that there was a bone inside there, which is this one. And because now when you finish the mission, you lose the bone, but if you get the bone early, you can still keep the bone. And now we have to bait 4 rat traps. And we have to get 4 wooden spoons for them, because if you use 1 wooden spoon for a trap, the spoon will disappear. But if you would have the bone here, the bone wouldn't disappear. So you could use the bone for all the 4 traps and save the time going around here now, avoiding the dog and stuff. Which would save, like, if done optimally, it saves around 40 seconds. But yeah, it's a little annoying that I couldn't get it, but I'm also not too mad because I'm not very consistent with the skip. Yeah, and now another part comes up where I would say not too, where I say kind of recently, like, okay, it has been like 4 or 5 months ago, I think. But there has been a skip found called the cat skip, you will see soon. And this, like, saves a whole minute, so I definitely want to get it. And I hope I can get it, but first of all, this is coming up. No, come on, camera. This is called gutter jump. I couldn't get it. So what you are doing here is... hold on. Oh, come on, let me get it. Oh, come on, Remy. Yeah, there we go. Some big brings to the bone. Yeah, knock the trash can out again. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna set up the box here, because normally you would do like a long, like extremely long, like rooftop section, where you have to do a lot of stuff and so on. And of course we want to skip it. So what we are doing here is we're gonna, like the cactus, like throwing projectiles and stuff. And what we're gonna wanna do is, yeah, exactly this. You want a damage boost perfectly there, and then you can get up there and skip the whole thing. And I'm actually really glad that I got it first try. Yeah, now we're gonna damage boost, and now we're gonna take the umbrella to fly to Emil, who gives us the next instructions. Yeah. Little fun fact: the purple rat on the side here is actually called Twitch, exactly like the streaming platform, and he's also purple. So now we know why Twitch is named Twitch. Yeah, this mini game is not too difficult. You like just have to get new thing. The next one is all the mini games are not too difficult. Like here you have like you have like to pump up the bar and then press the down button a second time to get it in the wide section, so that the bar fills up the most. So I think a good should be okay here. Twitch got barbecued. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and now we're done. So all of the worlds have like the same sequence. You have to do 3 main missions, then the minigames, and then there's a chase, which is Linguini this time. And yeah, we have to run away from him, and he's gonna chase us with all his might and throw bottles after us. And yeah, these chases when I played it back as a kid. Oh, yeah, I should have got the checkpoint though. Yeah, this sometimes happens that I don't get this jump for some reason. Yeah, but it's not too bad. Deaths don't lose a lot of time, and there's like not a 1-up system or something like that, so you can't really go game over in this game. But yeah, now there are just like 3 more jumps to do. The first one here, second one here, and oops, and the bonk, and third one here. And now just run straight and you're done. Should go for in the perfect for the next one. Nah, probably won't get it. Yeah, and then, so as I said, a world always consists of 3 main tasks, then the minigames, then the chase, and then the slide. Except for the last one, because there was already a slide. Therefore the last stage won't have a slide and will end with the chase. And so yeah, this one is called Leaky Pipes. It's actually also not too hard of a stage. You can't. It's a little annoying if you're doing 100%, because you have to collect all the stars. Sorry, there was a fly on my monitor, and I wanted to get it away. And this is pretty annoying because here you see the path splits in 2. One goes to the left and one goes up there, down there. And on both paths there are stars. So what you would do in Hundo is like you would kill yourself here to get spawned back up, and then go on the left path. But since we're doing NLE, we don't have to do that, and we're just gonna finish. And yeah, now we're gonna make like this whole thing is pretty much you could say it's the overworld, but it also has some stuff to it. So there are also 100 stars and other collectibles. But now we're actually making our way into Gustav's kitchen. In this case it's called Little Chef Big Kitchen. That's the name of this stage, but it's actually Gustav's kitchen. With, of course, our favorite chef, Skinner. Yeah, exactly. That's also a thing. Cheese is the health in this game. And yeah. So yeah, as you see now I have, okay, you can't see it, now you can see you have 3 health. And yeah, now I can have 5. This skip is also very nice, it's a death warp, because up there is actually the end of the mission. But the loading zone for it extends to the side, so you can just like trigger it, jump up, oops, jump up, and then die, and you will get warped up there. You can theoretically also jump up. And now we're gonna do actually some cooking as linguine, with Remy inside the head. So first of all, we're gonna do a little bit of salad. Which is not, should not be too difficult. You can get really bad RNG here, which can save, can lose a ton of time. And now, so if you're gonna hear some keyboard taps here, and you wanna see Bongo Cat go extreme, I will be really quiet now, because yeah, we're gonna do potato peeling on the keyboard. Yeah, see the Bongo Cat go! Bongo Cat go! Yeah, well done Bongo Cat. So, why did Bongo Cat go extreme here? It's because you have to do, like, you have to input stick rotation with your keyboard, and on keyboard you have just have to spam WASD. So therefore it's like, whoops, that was. Okay, we have to do the damage boost again. Oh, okay, didn't see that. So that's also a skip that saves a lot of time. You will see now that I will be doing a little weird movement. I hope I get it. Yeah. You'll wanna try to stay on the doorknob here, because normally you would have to do the cooking minigames after each of the main assignments. But you can actually avoid the trigger of that and skip the second and the third one, which saves like 5 minutes, because you would get an extra minigame every time. So at the first one I just needed to do salad and potatoes. At the second time I would have to do salad, cake and soup. And at the third one I would have to do all 4. But we can skip the last 2, and that saves a lot of time. So yeah, here we're gonna try to get the key to the refrigerator, where we're gonna get the where we're gonna steal the food from. But yeah, now we have given the key. Okay, I hope Skinner will not be too annoying. Okay, Skinner will be annoying, I guess. Yeah, he will. Okay, and camera, thank you. So here we're gonna do another thing, because here we're gonna jump weirdly around the table, then use the Ratatouille, and then we're actually kind of doing a death warp, because with going up the spool, we get warp back here, which is actually in the trigger zone. So we didn't activate, so we didn't like pass the trigger, but we rather like spawned inside of it, so we didn't get it, so we didn't get triggered. And therefore we skipped the third cooking minigames as well. So we're now onto the normal minigames again. I don't know how you can do potatoes that fast on keyboards. It's, yeah, you have to get used to it, but it's actually not too bad once you got the hang of it. Yeah, this is also by far my most favorite minigame. Cut and paste. Yeah, copy paste stick rotation to potato. Yeah. Would be fun if you can do that, but yeah, the last one of these is No, wait. No, it's actually not. This is like the last time you do this minigame. Also, now watch on the left side, like at the door now. Suddenly it rat appears. And as I said, after the minigames, there's always a chase. And I just talked over the most beautiful voice line in the whole game. Which is "A rat!" by Skinner. It's by far the most fun voice line, and nobody can change my mind on that. Like, oh, I got slid off there. Yeah, if you jump too far on the left there, you will actually get like sucked into the little creek or crack in on the left side. So I will do the safe double jump this time because I don't want to die here again. Yeah, you could just do that, but normally this chase is infamous or famous for being beatable with only using single jumps. So that's what you normally want to do, because double jumps are actually very slow. But sometimes they're required. Ah, rat. Yeah, it's a fun voice line. The voice line would actually be even funnier, or still continues to be fun, but speedruns, it's not for us. Oh, that was close. Almost failed the last jump of the chase. And as we know, after a chase there's always a slide. So this slide is called Underground Fun. Petition to rename this slide Underground Not Fun. Because in my opinion it's the most annoying slide. Because of two sections that you can see very quickly why. Because they have this ground. It does not have like special physics, but it's like really steep and you have to slow down really much. And there are these things called fan blades, which can get in your way a lot. I got a good cycle here, so they won't get in my way too much, hopefully. There are still some coming up. Yeah. I hope I don't fall down here, because like you mostly think, okay, I'll be fine here, and then like, oops, I have too much speed, and yeet, you go off the platform, or off the slide. Yeah, this fan blade can sometimes be annoying, but I think that was the last fan blade, so we're now not anymore bothered by any more fan blades. Actually, there's just one more jump coming up, which is this one, and then we're done with Underground Fun as well. Okay, went well. Even got the mattress less. And we also got another life, so we also have 6 HP now instead of 5. And as you may conclude, we can get up to 8 lives. Although you get the eighth life after you've finished the game. So coming up is the city market, which is also one of the most linear stages. There's not a lot of skips you can do. Well, nah, there kinda is. First one coming up here. It doesn't really have a name, it's like just to call the market out of bounds. Because you go here, and then you can just go over here, and then you're at the other side of the level. And normally you have to walk around a lot. Yeah, here we're doing like a little crab manipulation to let the spoon drop here to hopefully kill both the crabs, which I did not successfully do. So we have to do it this way, and then we kill the third one. Because now we have to bring the battery to the forklift, and if the crabs would still be alive, they would take away the fuse, and this would be bad. Or a battery. I don't know if it's a fuse or a battery. If they're supposed to be Zeus, they're terribly designed. Yeah, they are supposed to be Zeus. The crabs have some weird collision. Yeah, that's true. In general, some things in this game have some weird collision. Some more appreciable than others, but yeah. Now we have to like in this mission you have to, because like what we're gonna do here is we're doing the big brain strat. We're not stealing the food directly, but we're preparing the food so that if the grandma from the tutorial is coming by, and this is also another skip called broom jump, we actually got it. Like we are preparing all the meat on the, like the meat, the bread, and the fish on the counter. So when Mabel, so the grandma, is coming around, we can just throw it into her trolley, and then we steal the trolley. Also, this is also a nice skip. Yeah, it's called. It doesn't have a name. I mostly call it baguette jump, because first it's like a very linear name, and second of all, baguette. Yeah. There can't be a Ratatouille or a French game or a game playing in Paris without having baguette. Alright. And now we're going back to the start, because that's where Granny is. This game makes me hungry. Yeah, me too. But yeah. Oh wait, I hope the kid doesn't block me. Yeah. Sometimes the kid stands on a very awkward place where you can't exit from there, and then you have to go back and go around, which is very not optimal. But yeah, as you see, there's the Granny. And now we're actually gonna wake her up, and now this is the auto scroll that I talked about. And now we have to like revisit the place, all the counters where we have been before. Wait until Granny's there, and then put the food in her basket, and then continue. Yeah, so this is the auto scroll that I talked of at the beginning of the run. Because like, yeah. Now we're here, and yeah, you can enjoy the beautiful view while Grin is still standing here. And yeah, I actually wanted to show you. If you press the button, it would show you where you have to go, and it would show the thing that you have to go to. But you can't move during that mode, so it's very not good for speedruns. Yeah. Wait, I can actually show off a little strat here. This strat doesn't save like any time or something, but I think it's really cool. It has actually like no purpose in any run, in any category, but it's still like a really cool skip. Like normally you would do the jump as I did before, but here you can just drop the spoon here, get onto the spoon, and jump up here. It's like a very simple stuff, but it's like it's still a cool strat. It's like a swag strat. Doesn't save any time. Yeah, besides you already know where to go, exactly. Yeah, and now we've done our main 3 assignments, and now we go to Emil again to do the minigames. And yeah, at first we have to more or less fire up the forklift. Oops. Sorry, Twitch. Didn't want to do it. If the Twitch servers are down tomorrow, I know why. Yeah, now we activated the forklift, and now we have to... This is like my second most favorite minigame. Yeah, here you have like to match the pattern up, which you may have already recognized. And like by doing that, you transport the trolley further down the... Oh, come on, what's it called again? Oh, that wasn't a good pattern. Oh, that was actually quite good energy. Yeah, and now we have to do the rock pull minigame again. Yeah, one more pull should be enough. If it would not have gone good. Yeah, that was a nice energy at the end. And now we have to get... Now we're getting chased again, but not only by Skinner, but by Mabel too. So we are getting chased by the granny that was slow as hell in the auto scroller and took us like an extremely long time to finish. But she's gonna, of course, if she has her walking stick and not her trolley, she's quick enough to chase a rat. Yeah, makes definitely sense. But yeah. We will also see that Skinner is secretly a ninja. which we will, yeah, you will see soon. Because the moveset he has is like not the one of a chef, but rather the ninja. Yeah, here you see. Oh wait, that already happened. Yeah, here he smacked the granny in the face. He already did the ninja roll. I completely forgot. Oh, and here. Oh, he almost caught me. But that's the chase on. We're gonna test under. Yeah, and now the slide of your life is coming up with, I think, the most epic and tense music of the older game. Like, this is a kind of music you can play in the background of anything, and it would be scary, or at least tense. But that's why I love the music. It's making this thing so tense. Although you're just sliding down the slide, and you get a feeling of it being tense. Yeah, here you have to slow down a little, because if you have too much speed, you won't make it. You won't have enough momentum to the side to make the turn, and you will bonk on the side, which makes you lose all your speed, which is not good for slides. Yeah, here you can jump on the right side, because on the other side you see there are like a lot of gaps in between, and you can't accelerate there. So you rather want to try to stay on the continuous pipe where you can accelerate the whole time. Oops, need to do a big alternating movement there. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually the second to last stage. So we're actually heading up to the last stage soon. Okay, I did not save it, but I should have got, yeah, I got the second checkpoint. Yeah, I had a little too much speed there. Yeah, it's still... Nah, the Ratatouille game on the Wii is the same. The Ratatouille game on the Wii is the same as for PS3 and Xbox 360. Although I don't know if that game also launched on Wii. Could be, I don't know. But yeah, now we are heading to the deserted kitchen, which is definitely a stage that you have never seen before. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like Gusteau's kitchen. Little secret, it is Gusteau's kitchen, but with different lighting. And some more annoying things being around. Like Skinner, which has terrible eyesight. Yeah, this is also a nice skip. Can squish in between there. Okay, I hope the lobster doesn't knock me off. Okay. Yeah, here you have to throw down some plates and then activate a Hoover to bait Skinner into a little room where you will lock him, so that he won't be annoying anymore. And now another skip is coming up, which is very, very infamous in any percent, and is one of the biggest rank killers, which is called the door frame. I will be a little silent here because I want to focus. That should be good. Yes. Yeah, that's a quite precise double jump. And now you have locked Skinner there. Yeah, the next thing we have to do is baiting traps again. But the problem is, for the most, we don't have wooden spoons. So we're gonna use shrimp in plastic sacks. Oh, this could be a bad spawn. Yeah, I got the bad spawn. Yeah. Like, the shrimp have sometimes spawn outside of the basket. And if that happens, they might... Yeah, like, your usual alignment won't work. Which is a little annoying. Come on. Yeah. I'm going safe on the last one. Yeah, and now we're on the final main assignment, which is getting Gusteau's cookbook from Gusteau's office, or the chef's office, because the office itself is locked. Yeah. So yeah, we have to get into it. Yeah, we have to get the spoon to kill the sea urchin here. Then we have to kill the spiders, because this game also has like one really bad thing. It doesn't have what are they called? invincible frames. So if you get hit by a spider or something, you could get like instant KO'd because you can't move and it already hits you again. Yeah, so this is the one of the last skips coming up, which is called the ASJ, Extended Spoon Jump. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, let's go. Now some more pole swinging. And here we're actually gonna jump around instead of back up because the hitbox of the book is really big. And now for the last clip. Sync clip. Yeah, skips a lot of going somewhere around. Yeah, and now it's just mini games, pretty much cooking mini games because we have to save the restaurant. Because if the restaurant dies, the food supply for the rat also dies. So we have to save the restaurant. Yeah, also, energy also not being too bad here. Time says about 38 minutes. That's pretty fine. That's pretty fine. Yeah, here we have to do the salad mini game, but for some reason the developers decided to make the camera switch from left to right every time you get a correct ingredient, which is a little annoying and might give you a little headache. Sorry for the people that get headache from it. It won't last any longer. We're halfway through. Tomatoes, cucumber. Yeah, there are like 7 patterns of salad. And if you have the time, you can actually remember them. And then you can like really speed through it. Because once you know, we'll show the major skip later. No, the marathon is on a kind of strict schedule. So I won't have time to show it off. I hear that the door... no, the door frame is not frame perfect. We're nearing the end. Yes, we are. You don't have to get ready for time. But... yeah, it's about... yeah, 2.5 minutes from now. Yeah, so... this is again the soup minigame, but in a little more difficult because the place of the ingredient also swaps. And now we have cooking guitar heroes. Yeah, with Ratatouille cake guitar hero. Yeah, what more to say? Yeah. So this will be the final minigame. And after that there will be about 1 minute. And then there will be time. I will tell you soon enough when you have to do it. But for now you can kind of relax. It's not... also, you may have heard that the sound was actually the one that you get when you get a wrong one. That sometimes happens, but it's not the thing. Guitar has, but it doesn't go with the music at all. Yeah, and now this is the final chase. We have to run away from Skinner again in Gusteau's restaurant. And he does some pretty weird faces. Yeah, and we are also immune to fire, apparently. Yeah, this is just a long straight, and yeah, now a little turn. And we're soon at, this is like the final checkpoint. And now, okay, get ready for time. Okay, time comes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Yeah, that's it. That is Ratatouille, Asobo Studios, No Levels Early. Completed in 41 minutes and 21 seconds. That's quite a solid run. It's, my PP is a little better, but I think that was a pretty good run. Oh, I skipped the last cutscene. I wanted to show you the last cutscene because it's actually really weird. Because, yeah, and it doesn't end like with stuff like Anton ego or something, appreciating the food or something, but it rather ends with the whole restaurant collapsing and the lights from the ceiling falling on Skinner and burying him. So he actually doesn't die. We know that he doesn't die because he appears in the newspapers later. So he doesn't die, but he gets short-term buried under the lights. But yeah, that is the game. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you tuning in and watching the game. Yeah, shoutouts to the whole Rats community. I saw a lot of them in the chat actually. So yeah, huge thanks to them. They're a really nice community. Yeah, if you're interested in this game or like in any more information about the game, we have Discord servers available over speedrun.com. There are the links there. And yeah, feel free to join. We were really appreciating any new members. And yeah, if you want to see more Ratatouille speedruns, then yeah, you can check out my Twitch channel. I sometimes stream there my Ratatouille runs. And yeah, thank you to the whole Lasanthathon crew, first of all for the invitation, and second of all for the whole setup regarding the timer, regarding the layout, regarding the scheduling, because I actually had to get rescheduled. So I'm really thankful that I now got a place here and am able to show off the game. And yeah, thanks to everyone. And I would say with that, I'm gonna conclude it. And yeah, stay tuned for the next racer. Good luck for the next racers. And yeah, that's it from me, TheMahr, heading out.